The true essence of a story lies not in watching, but in listening. Friends, my name is Vishal Pratap Singh, and I hail from Dhanbad, Jharkhand. Dhanbad is often associated with its violent brawls and riots, but the story I'm about to tell you is far more chilling and distinct. It was a cold, dark night. I was walking with my friend Avadhesh from our village to the bus stand through the fields. Suddenly, Avadhesh said, "Let's hurry up, mate. There's a bit of a problem with these upcoming fields." I was startled and asked, "What kind of problem?" But he kept dodging the question. When I insisted, the tale he spun sent shivers down my spine. Many years ago, a man from our village was passing through these same fields at night. A cold wind was blowing and all around was silent. As he walked, he decided to stop under a tree to relieve himself. As he took a few steps forward, he suddenly heard a child crying. He thought it might be the child of a watchman, but then he remembered that these were the very fields where Ramazar Kaka had hanged himself 3 years ago. He felt a chill run down his spine. The villagers' tales came flooding back to him. Never walk alone through these fields at night. If you hear any voice, don't look back. And at any cost, don't look at a stranger's face or feet. These thoughts filled his mind, but it was too late. As he walked on, the child's cries grew louder. It seemed as if the sound was coming closer, as if a shadow was following him. Then he saw it, an old swing hanging from a tree with a child lying in it, crying. Fear gripped him. He called out, trembling, "Whose child is this?" But there was no reply. Driven by fear, he started walking faster. But then the child's laughter stopped him again. With a surge of courage, he looked back, and what he saw took his breath away. The child had now climbed down from the swing and was standing behind him. Fear and pity mingled as the man picked up the child and ran. But within moments, he felt the child becoming unbearably heavy. He looked down and his heart stopped. The child's legs had grown so long that they were touching the ground. Panic-stricken, he threw the child to the ground. As the child hit the ground, it laughed loudly. Its laughter was so terrifying that the man's blood ran cold. Then the child said, "You escaped today. If my feet had touched the ground completely, no one could have saved you today." With these words, the child suddenly turned into smoke and disappeared. The man somehow managed to stumble home and collapsed as soon as he reached his door. When he regained consciousness, he told the villagers this horrifying tale. Friends, after hearing this story, I was completely terrified. Avadesh and I ran as fast as we could, without looking back, and vowed never to pass through those haunted fields at night again. This story still haunts me even today.